Welcome to the West Shore campus of Cuyahoga Community College. My name is Scott Lochelay. I have the privilege of serving as the president of this beautiful campus. We are so pleased to have you with us today as we celebrate the transformational support provided for our campus food pantry by Ann and Lou Frangos. Let's give them a round of applause. I want to extend a special welcome to my friend, Rocky River Mayor Pam Boats. Mayor Boats. Westlake Mayor Dennis Clough will be joining us a little later this morning. Pam, thank you for your steadfast support of the West Shore campus and of Tri-City. Our design and construction team has joined us to celebrate this special occasion. Welcome architects Ryan Parsons and Paul Thomas of Bilowski Architects. And Zaid Fagali from Fagali Construction. Zaid is also a Tri-C alum. Tri-C is very proud to be this community's college. We are dedicated to meeting students where they are. The generosity of the donors of the Tri-C Foundation helps to ensure that education comes first for our students. By removing barriers for our students, they're more likely to complete their certificates and degrees and achieve a promising future. We opened this food pantry in March of 2023, and since then, it has proven to be a vital component for students, helping to nurture students through easy access to fresh food. We've seen a 20% increase in student visits over the last fall, with students shopping for 4,520 pounds of product so far this semester. Zaki, West Shore Student Government Center, will talk more about the impact shortly. We are also proud of our hydroponic garden in the food pantry, led by our faculty, which provides students with fresh herbs, including dill, cilantro, lettuce, basil, and rosemary. I hope you'll take a moment to enjoy it after our program today. Now I have the pleasure to invite Tri-C President, Dr. Michael Baston, to the podium. Dr. Baston.
Come on, let's give it up for Dr. Lochelay. And we're excited to be here at the great West Shore campus. Let's make a little noise for the West Shore campus. We're excited because we get to be at all of our amazing campuses and to have days like this when we get to say thank you. Thank you for love. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for generosity. Thank you for believing that the heartbeat of our future is to educate our children. And so today we celebrate two giants in our community, Ann and Lou Frangos. Let's give them a wonderful hand. This beautiful couple are supporting a critical resource on this campus, the pantry, which helps to eradicate food insecurity and create a more holistic spectrum of supports for our students. These facilities on all 4 of our campuses are an outcome of Tri-C Foundation's Skills to Succeed campaign that continues to eliminate barriers for our students. Ann is the member of the college's Board of Trustees, and we are grateful for her leadership and guidance, always making sure that student success is front and center. And we are excited about the special connection that her husband Lou has as a member of our alumni family. That's right, more than 50 years ago, he was a Tri-C student! And if his face looks familiar to those of you from this campus, that's because Lou likes to visit this pantry to check out what's going on and to say hello to students. Isn't that wonderful to connect with the students? Come on, put your hands together. As two dynamic and incredibly special members of our community, Ann and Lou value giving back. They're helping to ensure students have access to nourishing meals so that they can concentrate on their studies. They are an example of how our supporters are making education come first for Tri-C students. So let's all share a round of applause for the support of Ann and Lou Frangos. Now I have to tell you, my friends, hunger is a significant problem among community college students all across the country, including right here at Tri-City. And in a recent survey, more than 60% of students who are at high risk of dropping out told us they often go hungry. During the last academic year, more than 2,700 Tri-City students made over 16,000 visits to our campus pantries. It was the 4th consecutive year that the number of visits and the number of students increased. These food pantries are making a difference. I want to acknowledge another very important partner in this work with us, and that is the Greater Cleveland Food Bank, which helps us stock nutritious and fresh, non-perishable foods for students. Would you please stand? We have a member of their wonderful organization. Come on, let's give her a hand. The work that you are doing, particularly in days and times like these, is a critical lifeline. For you, some would not be able to eat. And they're not living to eat, they're eating to live. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for standing shoulder to shoulder with us at this most critical time and being that ray of hope when sometimes people feel lots of clouds of despair. One more time, let's give a great hand for the great Cleveland Food Bank. So now I want to introduce you to someone who is the real reason why we come here every day. Someone who can share a little bit about why this matters to our students. You are going to be extraordinarily impressed by Zaki. He's a senator here. But what you're going to be impressed by is how the students love and appreciate this couple and what they're doing. Would you put your hands together for our senator? Come on, give it up for Zaki.
Good morning.
Good
My
morning.
name is Zaki Mariano, and I have the privilege of serving as a senator at large for the West Shore Campus Student Government. Our Vice President Daniel cannot be with us this morning as originally planned, but it is truly my honor to stand before you today as we dedicate the West Shore Campus Food Pantry to Ann and Lou Frangos, whose leadership, generosity, and unwavering commitment to students have made this pantry possible. This space represents far more than shelves, freezers, and storage. It represents care, community, and opportunity. It's a place where the simple act of giving becomes a foundation for student success. Every item that leaves this pantry, every bag, every can, every piece of fruit, carries with it a message that someone believes in our students' potential. I've had the privilege of both volunteering here and at times relying on the pantry myself. As members of student government, we are given the opportunity to participate in operating the pantry through weekly service hours. I've seen students walk in feeling stressed, maybe even embarrassed to ask for help, and then leave with relief on their faces and gratitude in their hearts. Watching backpacks leave a little heavier and faces relax a little more is powerful to witness. This week in the pantry, we saw our highest number of students since opening. 122 of our students shopped for just over 1,500 pounds of product. We know this resource positively impacts our students, and it is especially beneficial right now as many of our students faces food insecurity and an impact with their SNAP benefits. I can say that in my experience as a patron visiting the pantry, I have left feeling more secure in my diet and thought after by the friendly and helpful pantry team. Other students like Naval Azar have shared how meaningful this resource is, saying, quote, "It helps us access food when we need it and allows us to make good meals from the items available." Today, I am joined by my fellow student government, Giada Merced. On behalf of our students, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Frangos, for your kindness, your vision, your faith in Tri-C students. The pantry will stand as a lasting reminder that acts of compassion can spark real and lasting change.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you so much, Zachy. That was beautiful. We're so proud of you, and we're so proud of our entire student body here at West Shore campus. I also want to thank some other students who are with us today, our Tri-C Jazz Fest Ensemble,
Yes.
for providing this beautiful music this morning. Leah Melnick on piano, Oscar Lacombe on bass, and Josh Nagy on drums. You guys are just wonderful. Thank you for being with us to celebrate. We're so proud of you as well. And we'll get to enjoy their talents after the program as we enjoy some refreshments, so we'll get to hear from them again. Ann and Lou, the Tri-C Foundation is so thankful for your generosity, your guidance, and support. Your investment in Tri-C reflects your commitment to improving the overall quality of life in our region. We're truly grateful for your passion and your support of student success. I also want to thank some other folks in the audience today, our foundation board members who are with us. If you can just raise your hand. Thank you for being part of this amazing work and committing your time and resources to supporting our students. And I also want to thank Trustee Ellen Roskam,
Yes.
who is also the wind beneath our wings in this quest to end food insecurity by supporting our Eastern Campus Food Pantry. Thank you so much, Trustee Roskam and Barbara Roskam. As you heard Dr. Baston explain earlier, food insecurity is one of the leading concerns of Tri-C students right now. And you all responded to make a solution possible. A survey conducted this past spring showed that 49% of Tri-C students said that they are food insecure. And I think we all agree that number is just way too high. We don't want any student to respond that they are hungry or that they're wondering about where their next meal is coming from. We also know students who are nourished are more successful academically and are able then to go on and fulfill workforce needs in our community. So we are on a quest to make sure that no student goes hungry. With your support, Ann and Lou, well-stocked pantries are available for students on every single campus. And you'll see the space is welcoming, it's open, it's a place where students can connect to other resources. You feel like you're shopping in like a little mini Heinen's, and it's all by design. And no questions are asked. I love Billy here, our pantry manager, gave me a way to talk about the pantry and as a benefit to all students. If you're a Tri-C student, you have a student ID, come on in and shop at the pantry. So there's no barriers. Before the renovation of this pantry, made possible by Ann and Lou's first investment, we served less than 100 students during the school year. As you heard, these numbers have grown exponentially and are continuing to increase. Here are a few other things to know about the pantry. 68% of visitors are female, and many of them are heads of households. So by supporting the pantry, you're supporting whole families to be able to get the food they need. We don't require that pantry visitors meet the federal criteria that defines a student as low income, but 56% of our pantry visitors do meet that criteria. We're proud of the welcoming and positive environment that you'll see that reassures all students that this is a resource to help ease their burden so that they can focus on putting their education first. And students volunteer to staff the pantry and are finding other ways to get involved with this resource. For example, here at West Shore, the pantry partnered with our science and technology students to create the hydroponic garden that Dr. Latchley mentioned that adds fresh lettuce and herbs to the pantry offerings every day. Talk about teaching a person to fish. The Tri-C Foundation is on a mission to ensure the college has the resources to help every single student have what they need to learn, thrive, and succeed. Our generous donors and partners like Ann and Lou and many of you in this audience today help fulfill this mission. Now I'd like to invite Ann and Lou to join me at the podium so we can give them a round of applause. So come on up. We're going to have you stand right over here. Thank you, Ann, for sharing your vision. It's so clear and apparent that supporting students is your passion, and we're so very grateful. So let's show our appreciation to Ann and her partner, I don't want to say partner in crime, partner in good trouble, Lou Frangos, for their support.
Thank you, Megan, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for our friends for joining us. Lou and I just want to say how much it means to us to be recognized by Tri-C and the West Shore campus. We're truly grateful for this honor and for being part of the Food Pantry's journey. A little over 3 or 4 years ago, Lou and I decided that we wanted to do something in support of Tri-C's Skill to Succeed campaign, which you heard Megan mention earlier. Now, we've always been supporters of education and know from personal experience how a good education can be life-changing. But during the years that I have served as a trustee here at Tri-C, I've been reminded that students today face many more issues than we did and challenges than we did. And not just financial, but also housing insecurity, transportation challenges, food insecurity, child care challenges, and many, many more. So helping out the food pantry was something that really resonated with us. It was all about making sure that students didn't have to pick between completing their education and having something to eat or having food to feed their families. So we knew we wanted to be part of building the new food pantry, and with it being so close to the community which we lived in for so many years. So now fast forward a few years, and we see how food insecurity continues to be a challenge for our students, and it's not something that's likely to go away anytime soon. So our journey continues. We realize that it was not only important to us to have helped to build the pantry, but it's also important for us to help ensure that it will be here for future students. We are blessed and honored to help support the ongoing operations of the pantry. Thanks again for this recognition. We look forward to keeping up our support and working together to make sure every student has what they need to succeed, both inside and outside of the classroom. Thank you.
Just thank you all for recognizing us today. It's very humbling that this college does such a great job. It's always done a great job. It's part of the community, and I'm just so proud to be associated in the smallest way through my wife, Dr. Baston, Megan, the people I know. And I have to tell you, it's very humbling just to, when you think about it, to be recognized for feeding somebody that's hungry. I mean, that's not what we should be doing. Let's all do our best in the future. Again, so we built the pantry, we helped build the pantry, and now it's like we're stocking the pantry. We're helping stock the pantry, but the students get 15 pounds a week, and costs keep going up, and the food prices keep going up. So, and just, if other people can help with this food pantry, with just a gift for one day or a week or a month. The food pantry costs continue to go up, more students are needed, so your help in spreading the good word is critical. So thank you very much. Thank you.
We're going to have you stay here at the podium, and I'm going to ask Dr. Baston, Dr. Latchley, Zaki, and Giada to please come on up. And I think we've got one more special guest joining us. Looks like Stomp is here to celebrate with us as well. Our favorite dinosaur. Yeah, you can. So let's direct our attention to the screens, and I'm going to ask everybody here to join me in counting down backwards from 5 so we can reveal our new dedication plaque today. All right, Stomp, are we ready? Dr. Baston, are we ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flag live and in person down the corridor there.